One thing Harlem softball's had on their mind since losing to Auburn at home in late April is revenge. Since then, the Huskies went on a 5-game win streak and have won 6 of their last 7 games. Monday, Harlem vies to steal a win from the Knights on their home field. Huskies got out to a 2-0 lead in the first. It is now 2-1 in the fourth. In the third, Maylee Baker records one of her 7 strikeouts in 7 innings in the circle. She also threw more than 120 pitches and kept a smile through it all. A couple batters later, runner on second, Riley Adams connecting on an RBI single up the middle. Harlem up 3-1, and the Huskies batters cooking from there. Huskies are up 5 in the 6th, bases loaded, and that is Adria Scholl clearing them with a triple. Harlem would get the win to split the season series with Auburn.